Hi, good morning. This is Abhay. Today, we are going to discuss the rest of the part of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, our topic is how can we transaction to the Bitcoin from one customer to one party to other party. The transaction fees are optional. Miners can choose with transactions to process priorities those that pay higher fees. Miners may choose the transaction based on the fee paid relative their storage size, not the absolute amount of the money paid as a fee. These fees are generally measured in Santosh per byte. The size of transaction is depend on the number of inputs used to create the transaction and number of outputs. The block in the blockchain were originally limited to 32 megabyte size. The blockchain size limit of 1 megabyte was introduced by Satoshi in 2010. Block size limit of 1 megabyte created problems for transactions processing, such as increasing transaction fees and delayed processing of transactions. Andros Antonopoulos has started Lightning Network is a potential scaling solution and referred to Lightning as a second layer routing network. Ownership, simplify the chain of ownership as illustrated in the Bitcoin white paper. In practice, a transaction can have more than one input and more than one output. And the blockchain is showing the transaction number one, honor one's public key, hash honors zero signature. On number one, honor one private key. In transaction two, honor zero is a public key, hash honor one is a signature, honor two is a private key. Transaction honor three public key, hash honor two signature, honor three private key. In the blockchain, Bitcoins are registered to the Bitcoin address. Creating Bitcoin address require nothing more than picking a random valid private key and computing the corresponding Bitcoin address. This computing can be done in a split second, but results computing the private key of a given Bitcoin address is particularly unfeasible. User can tell others to make a public Bitcoin address without compromising its corresponding private key. Moreover, the number of valid private key is so vast that is extremely unlikely someone will compute a QPR that is already in use and has funds. Vast number of valid private key makes it unfeasible that the brute force could be used to a compromise private key to be able to spend their Bitcoin. The owner must know the corresponding private key and digital sign the transactions. The network verifies the signatures using the public key. Private key is never revealed. If the private key is lost, Bitcoin network will not recognize any other evidence of ownership. The coins are unusable and effectively lost. For example, in 2014, one user claimed to have lost 7,500 Bitcoins worth is $7.5 million at that time when he accidentally discarded a hard drive containing his private key. About 20% of all bitcoins are believed to be lost. They would have had a market value of about $20 billion at July 2018 prices. To ensure the security of bitcoins, the private key must be kept secret. If the private key is reviewable to a third party through a data breach, third party can use it to steal any associated bitcoins. As of December 2017, around 98,000 bitcoin have been stolen from the cryptocurrency exchange. Regarding ownership distribution, as of March 16, 2018, 0.5% of Bitcoin wallets own up to 87% of all Bitcoins ever mined. Mining, Bitcoin network, and mining. Earlier, Bitcoin miners used GPUs for mining as they were better situated to proof of work algorithm than CPUs. Later, many amateurs mine bitcoins with specialized FPGA and ASIC chips. Their chips pictured have become obsolete due to increased difficulty. Today, Bitcoin mining companies decided facilitate to housing and operating large amount of high performance mining hardware. Samuel lot of relative mining difficult. Mining is a record keeping service done through the use of computer processing power. Miners kept blockchain consisting complete and uninterruptible by repeatedly grouping newly broadcast transactions into a block, which is the broadcast, the network verified recipient's node. Each block contains SHA-256 cryptographic hash of previous block, thus linking to the previous block and giving blockchain in the name to be accepted. The rest of network in a blockchain must contain a proof of work, POW. POW requires manners to find out number called once, number used once, such when you block content is hash along with it. Once result numerically smaller than the network difficult target. The proof is easy for node in network to verify, extremely time consuming to generate. As far as securing cryptographic hash, miners must trying many different once values before get our result happens to less than the difficult target, because the difficult target is extremely small compared to the compared to our typical SHA-256 hash block hashes have been many leading zeros, as can as be in this example blush 0.000000000590 FC0 F3 EBA 19A C09543221 C1B3C X 984 as by adjusting the difficult target, the amount work needed to generate block can be changed every 2016 block, approximately 14 days, given roughly 10 minutes per block. Thank you so much. We're going to end this session, and in next session, we're going to discuss supply. Be connected with us. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.